Oh, hello, my fellow chess enthusiast. Back at it again in front of the 64 squares, and I intend to show you in this video, facing a 1960 with a question mark, playing a nonsense opening. Because sometimes people put way too much pressure of the game of chess on memorizing and learning openings. So we've given him the center. What we're literally going to do is maybe put my knight like this. He has a huge center. He is completely winning by maybe +1, but I'm trying to show you in this video that it really does not matter. What matters is the middle game, and more so importantly, the end game. So I think we can just trade that off. Not the end of the world. I feel like we're going to go ahead and pin this knight, and maybe we'll make one more like nonsense move. I'll just put the knight here or something, or maybe like slide the queen over. Do something I know that this is a bad move. Absolutely, that is a bad move. And with that, I think we have avoided really any opening theory. We'll step back. This pin is still active. The pawn push, it's a little something, to pay attention to. But yeah, my rook is locked in over here, and my queen kind of definitely sucks. My knight can get over here. You know what? We have to free up this bishop. So that kind of just offers a trade immediately, where the bishop comes. I can attack this bishop and potentially go onto this diagonal, which is actually a decent diagonal for my knight. For my queen. I'm kind of preventing this queen from developing naturally over here, and I also have this crazy idea of bringing my bishop. So that's defended many different times, so I don't think that that's really going to work. What if I try and crack open the center? He pushes, I capture. Not even going to think about it. Let's just do it. Okay. Also, this is not a bullet game. I need to be playing a tad bit faster. This comes with check. He can't defend it. This would come with this. But I still think we need to kind of prioritize plain and simple development. And so, like I said, we've completely avoided opening theory. None of this game has anything to do with like actually memorizing openings. What it kind of did, so we're going to do this. It kind of questions this trade here. This bishop's nice and active over here. My queen is also nice and active. Dude, I could even maybe take with the king. I'm actually thinking about the knight is pinned. Taking with the king, I could bring a rook. We're doing it. We're doing it. And so, okay, he steps away from the pin. Very reasonable. I think I like the idea of just attacking the queen, putting my rook on this open file. This diagonal is protected. This will put a pawn in the middle, and that pawn is kind of a weakness. This music sucks, by the way. I don't know how to skip it. There's a fork, but I can cover it. Now, what is going? Now, we've both got 3 minutes. So we have entered the realm of the end of the middle game. And this is the part of the chess. Like, this is the part of the chess. This is the part that is actually important. Getting better at this part of the game. That is terrifying. I think I can win a pawn, though. This is covered. This doesn't work. This also doesn't work. This grabs here. If he decides to step in, I can get this check first. Okay, we're stepping in. We have officially grabbed a pawn. He's got this, but I'm just going to give a check. I think he's putting too much reliance on this right here. Like, I give this check first. Yes, these guys are looking at each other, but if I defend and he captures, I just step up. And, like, yeah, I have a weird pawn structure or whatever. I'm also attacking this pawn at the end of the day. If, like, nothing forces my queen to move from here, we go for this queen trade. Immediately, I'm up 2 pawns. I start thinking queens are on the same diagonal. We go for a queen trade. If I play this, and he captures. I capture the queen. He steps up. Then I capture back. And if he goes for this, I just capture, and then the pin is even worse. And if he captures back like this, I bring the rook, with the idea of doubling here on the only open file in the position. Yes. I don't think he really wants to trade this anymore. Like, yes, that's going to ruin my pawn structure, but like, how are you accessing my weaknesses? And if he wants... We're going for this to allow the check to step up. These guys defend each other. He steps up to attack my pawn, but I think I can just push. Maybe I should take a little deep breath and play a little bit slower. Attacking this. Here, 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 here. So you can do two things when a pawn is being attacked. You can push the pawn or you can defend the pawn. I can defend like this and allow this check. Block back, he comes back. I think at the end of the day I'm going to just have to play this. And I hung my pawn. Terrific. But this forces a rook trade. Oh my god, I hang both of my pawns. So this is the part of chess that I was telling you about. You got to get better at, and I did not get better at it. Now he just comes and attacks more stuff. Check up here, here. Check. That hangs this. We got to go for this. Check. We're going for this check. We're giving this check. What I'm going for is grabbing this pawn. It's completely even now. It's got a 2-on-1 versus a 2-on-1. Why did I make things way more complicated than they need to be? This check is actually really scary, but I touch these guys. So we're going to just be bold. We touch both of these rooks. He can give... It actually makes things kind of weird. He's got to step back. And all of a sudden, I have two passed pawns. He still just has these guys. And if I'm able to, like, figure out... I mean, we have to take that, no? He pushes. Ay, ay, ay. Check. He comes closer. Here, here. This, this, this. That's all I got. He's going to be able to defend it. But I am attacking both of these rooks. That is something to just pay attention to. We go here. If he steps back, I can sacrifice. We push, 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 push. That's the new idea. This is the pawn that is defended by this guy. He can tickle my guy. I gotta turn this music off. This is way too hectic of an endgame. How did things get so complicated so quickly? If he steps back, I just take. I'm not even going to think about it. We're going forward. He can go for this pawn. But like I said, I'm touching this guy. So he can take. We're pushing. Check. Oh, God. Check. Where does he go then? Here. No, check. He goes here. Then I give a check. He steps over here. Then I give this check. He has to step up. I sacrifice for this pawn. I think it works. That is going to be an absolutely ridiculous endgame. He steps up. We give this check. He steps over. Check here. And I grab this. Oh my goodness. Did you see that? That was crazy. Absolutely, that was crazy. With 12 seconds on the board. Unbelievable. And I'm pretty sure even if he left this rook over here, it gets hard. It gets hard to stop these guys. I just need one more push. Like if I could find the time to make one pawn push, 2 pawns on the 6th rank defended. Like right now, this is not going to make it. But if the 2 pawns are on the 6th rank, 1 rook, no matter where it is on the board, cannot stop them. And that's just something you need to know. Oh my goodness, that was an exhilarating game of chess. Let's check it with the computer, see how accurate that was. What did I say in the beginning of this video? Bro, we played the most nonsense opening that you could imagine. Got into a winning endgame that I screwed up by losing 2 pawns, and then had to make a crazy tactical thing. The opening didn't matter at all, and that is the most important thing that you can learn from this video, is like getting better at chess is not memorizing openings. Opening theory or like opening principles are good. Opening theory, learn some of it, but don't like spend all of your, just focus tactics, endgame, and that's what you need to get better at. So we have more or less a weird opening. None of these moves made a whole lot of sense. We capture, capture. This move made sense. I like it a lot. We're going for this diagonal castle. These pawns are a little bit weak. Capturing back like this is also decent. The knight gets involved. We step forward. And it's showing that taking with the bishop is actually the best move. I guess they're equal. 0.8 and 0.7, if you can see that over there. So they're pretty much equal. We then bring a rook. Capture. No. Now I capture to win this pawn. And he put too much reliance on this whole idea of getting in like this, removing the defender of this like very scary checkmate. But you don't have to freak out. Also, I could have got in with check. Oh, that's good. There's just that. I went for a queen trade. That's what I saw first. Okay, so the check would have been better. Trade, trade. Trade, trade. Double up the rooks. Here we go. He's attacking my pawns. And then pushing this allows this rook to see this pawn. So I'm supposed to just allow this, this, check. I step up. He could grab this, but then I'm getting in and grabbing these guys. So you'd have to defend, but then same idea. You could attack this one. I can defend. Okay, so that would have made more sense. That would have made more sense. Instead, I push the pawn. He grabs my pawn. Then I push my rook, and he grabs another pawn. And now it's just a complete draw. We're stepping around, making some moves. We get in. Another check is better because I'm going for your pawn. Oof. You can give a check. I step back with tempo on the rook. If you grab this, I'm still coming in. We had to grab it this one. Oh, now when the king moves, we're grabbing this rook. Oof. Okay. Instead, I make a blunder and I grab a pawn on the side of the board. He grabs a pawn. I grab a pawn. He pushes his pawn. I grab another pawn. I'm touching both of the rooks. King fork, baby. Capture, capture. And then here, white is slightly losing. For one, I can just grab here, and if he takes back, I take this rook. That's not that hard to see. The whole reason of doing this is so that these rooks have to stay guarding each other. That was the whole idea of doing this. Like, it wasn't just to look cool. And so, okay, could have just taken the pawn, for sure. Then here, still same idea. I could have just taken, so it's not playing the most accurate. We step back. And he's going for this, whoa, what did I just do there? We're going for this shielding technique, but it doesn't work because I am the greatest chess player who has ever lived. Check here, check here, check here, grab the rook while it's defended. Even if he steps up and I grab here, we're still winning. We're still winning. This is what I actually calculated. Because he has to waste a move grabbing the rook. Like when I grab that pawn, he has to waste a move grabbing it. And I saw 2 pawns on the 6th rank. Let's see how accurate that was. My guess is like 87%, 84%, 3 blunders. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you learned anything or simply enjoyed watching me play chess, please subscribe. I'm trying to reach 1,000 and it's taking forever. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.